Time now for your forewarned weather.
Okay, Alana's down there. Seth is here, but I think we all wish we were down there with Alana.
I know.
Right? Yeah,
we're a little
absolutely.
jealous today.
Yeah, they're also a little bit cooler down there, so there's a couple reasons to be jealous.
More than one.
Yeah, more than one reason, but you know what? It's okay. We'll let her have the fun for now.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but hey, it's a Friday night.
Yes.
Weekend is here. We're happy for it.
Yes, I'm happy for it too. It's going to be a really warm weekend. First, I want to show you guys this time lapse from Black Desert, though. They topped out at 106 degrees today. Right?
106?
Yes, a little bit ridiculous if you ask me. Beautiful sunset, though, so we'll give them that. You notice an increase in cloud coverage as we get through the day. You can actually see that here on our satellite radar, that stream of clouds rolling through southwest Utah, but not a whole lot of precipitation. A couple drizzles in the mountainous areas, but nothing too bad. We punch this back, and you're going to see this high pressure in place. That's been keeping us fairly dry and very warm, but this low pressure system off the coast of Mexico has been throwing a little bit of moisture up through Arizona and into southern Utah, which is why we have a little bit of cloud cover. Speaking of moisture and beautiful sunsets, Phoenix Hemsworth sent this picture and beautiful Cedar City over the higher terrain, and we have another beautiful shot from Cedar City from Susie Hemsworth. Gorgeous sunset, guys. Thank you for sending that our way. Temperatures right now are still warm. We're at 77 degrees here in Salt Lake, 78 in Provo. 78 degrees is actually the average high temperature for the day, and it's 10:15, 10:19 at night, and it's still very warm. We have 70s down I-15, a few 80s on the eastern side of the state, and St. George is still at a very warm 95 degrees. Temperatures are starting to fall fairly quickly. They won't get too cold tonight, though. 72 degrees by midnight, and then as we get into the early morning hours, we'll see it drop into the 60s, and then it starts to climb right back up, flirting with 80 degrees as early as 10 o'clock in the morning. So we're off to the races. Our futurecast shows that we don't have a whole lot of moisture to work with. It's mostly going to be in the south. Another day of a couple isolated showers in the high terrain as we get through the day, clearing on out overnight. And then Sunday, that wet weather potential really increases because you can see that right here, the West Desert, eastern Nevada, southern Utah, looking at wet weather Sunday afternoon. But as we get into Sunday evening, it pushes further into the state. We could start seeing it in places like St. George, maybe even the northern Wasatch Front. But we do have a layer of dry air that we're going to have to erode first. So I'm not totally convinced we're going to see rain up here on the Wasatch Front until Monday. Monday, the precipitation potential is the highest, and then it starts to taper on off into Tuesday. And then by Wednesday, things start to really dry on out. Our upper level futurecast shows you why we're seeing this. So here's that high pressure ridge keeping us very hot, and that low pressure cutoff low to the south. Now, as that high pressure moves out, the low pressure moves in. We start to see unsettled weather down in southern Utah Sunday evening. Stays hot in the north, but then temperatures start to cool in the north on Monday. The south, it cools on Sunday and Monday. And then we have unsettled weather across the state on Monday. We have another system hot on this one's heels, and that could keep eastern and southern Utah unsettled into Tuesday, maybe even into Wednesday. And then high pressure is going to want to build again, and the temperatures will build right along with it. Regional forecast for tomorrow shows we're going to be even warmer than we were today. We're going to punch this in. We'll break it down a little bit more. The Wasatch Front will be in the low 90s, 92 for Brigham City and Ogden. Park City at 83 degrees. We're looking at sunny skies up here in the north. Mostly sunny skies in central Utah with 90s and 80s. 100 degrees for Green River. That could be their first triple-digit day of the year as well. Hanksville also flirting with triple digits. 104 degrees. In St. George, dropping to the 90s for your Sunday with a chance of showers in the evening. Scattered thunderstorms Monday, becoming more isolated Tuesday. Temperatures in the 80s to start the work week, but they rebound to the 90s. And then the Wasatch Front has isolated thunderstorms possible Monday, slight chance on Tuesday. And then Saturday and Sunday, we could be breaking records. Sunday, we're forecasted to break it by 1 degree.
Oh, yeah. We'll be watching that, aren't we?
Yeah, we're rooting for it.
Okay.
Just kidding. No, I'm not.